And we're bringing you live team coverage this morning of the storm damage, the destruction in Vandalia.
Strong winds caused significant damage to several buildings and left 10 people hurt on Foley Drive and National Road. Brooke Moore starts our breaking team coverage with the damage at Frickers.
We can even start to look at these power outages to be restored, but we're here off of Foley Drive right now. You can see we still have yellow tape up, and DP&L is back here. They're kind of making their way around this plat here off of Foley Drive so they can restore power, but the roof of the Frickers is what's missing this morning, and windows are shattered there. That's where people were hurt late last night when those 50 to 70 mile per hour winds came rolling through, but it was kind of this whole area here off of East National Road. On the other side of this vacant building here, which was also damaged, is a drive-through that was just leveled. You're going to see in this video, we've had crews that were here since this happened. This is what it looks like on the other side of that building, completely destroyed the entire drive-through. And you can see there's a green truck in the video. That's because there's an employee who was there, and he says that he was literally inside 5 minutes before the storm rolled through.
I heard the wind, I heard the roar, but I didn't think much of it at the time. Then I got a couple phone calls that said, you know, it's been leveled. So I came back and found my truck under all the debris.
I'm back live here on the scene. He was also telling us that the owner is extremely upset about the storm because he's owned that drive-through for 16 years. And you saw in that video that it's just a pile of rubble now. So in the aftermath, what we're dealing with here, they're waiting till daylight so they can kind of get a better idea of exactly what is damaged, not just to these businesses, but also to the neighborhood behind here on Foley Drive. But we're going to be out here the rest of the morning and into the early afternoon, and we're going to let you know when power is restored, but it is going to take several hours. Reporting live in Vandalia, I'm Brooke Moore, 2 News Today, working for you.
And we're working for you with live team coverage of the destruction in Vandalia. Dan Edwards is live to show you how badly one neighborhood was hit.
Yeah, you saw the destruction of businesses in Vandalia. Now that headed due east and landed in this residential neighborhood on L'Entourage Court. Let's take you to where the winds blew this wall in on this home, and you can see now nothing is left inside here, just a ceiling fan that's covered in mud. We come around to the front of the house and you can see the tree that knocked in that wall. It also did some heavy damage to the roof of the house. It's basically peeled that roof back like a tin can. You see the leaves plastered against that window, just a sheer force of the wind. Jamie's estimating around 70 miles per hour. At least that's some of the indications we're getting from some of our weather gauges. And then you see around the side of the house the shed that's been tossed about and damaged, much like the 2-car garage that once sat here.
It's a 2-car garage over here that's completely gone now. Our whole roof's gone, the whole front wall's caved in. Trees are sheared off and gone in the back. Sheds uplifted, motorcycle. Can't believe that's just a wind that went through like that. Definitely think it was a tornado.
Well, I don't know. We'll leave that up to the experts to determine, but some of the firefighters I talked with thought that it was a straight-line wind and a very defined area that came through. These houses, of course, have been evacuated. You can't live in these now. They've gone to Living Word Church, a lot of them on National Road. And coming up on our next report, we're going to give you a look at another house that suffered severe damage. Talk to that lady, and what she thought sounded like a jet landing on her house when that storm blew through. That's just ahead. We're live in Vandalia. Dan Edwards, 2 News Today, working for you.
And we're staying on top of what's happening right now, so let's check in again with Pam Elliott in our newsroom.
All right, thank you, Megan. Well, we want to show you some additional video now from Montgomery County. Throughout the Miami Valley, the biggest issues, well, downed trees and power lines. Crews from the different power companies have been tackling what they can in the dark. Right now, DP&L is reporting under 5,000 customers are without power. The utility companies are not calling this a major event. They've been hit with worse, but they know the urgency to get things going on a Friday morning. You might have children, you need to get to the bus stop, or you need to get to work. Outside Montgomery County, the story is much the same. The Westbrook area of Troy, for instance, was particularly hard hit with the downed trees and power lines again. They disrupted electrical service to a large part of the area north of West Main Street. But despite all the damage, there have been no reports of any serious injuries in Miami County, where there were some car crashes and such. We'll be showing you those throughout the morning long. Of course, the worst appears in Vandalia, where we have 2 live crews. Stay close. I'll be updating throughout the morning. Pam Elliott, 2 News Today, working for you.